Okay, something a bit different today. No singing, a bit of a sore throat after my exertions on stage last week. So something a bit different is going to be, I've got a bit of a Heath Robinson microphone set up, but I don't really care as long as it sounds all right. Oh, yeah. So, I'm a big fan of science, believe it or not. And I like to watch the SciManDan channel. And he is celebrating almost achieving 600,000 subscribers. I thought, like me, he'd reach 600, but no, 600,000. A few left to go for me. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Anyway, he was doing a GeoGuessr challenge, and I'm a big fan of GeoGuessr. I got into it because of the SciManDan channel. Basically, an online game where you get dumped in the middle of the earth, and you have to find out where it is. Lots of other games, but that's generally the gist. So I happened to be on it during the marathon that Dan's doing all day today. Earlier on, and I'm trying to remember what I guessed, but let's have a commentary on it, shall we? So, here we go. A bit of a cat in the background and Dan's dartboard, but
I have to find something.
That, believe it or not, was the most exciting part of the
I'm not allowed
broadcast so far. Was the Australia in post-its in the background?
When I'm actually actively looking, I'm not going to look at the chat because some of you might recognise where we are.
To hear what I'm listening to, I guess. But.
And then
yeah,
I'll
GeoGuessr,
pop into the chat in between each round.
And you are a bit of a boring map nerd like me, go for it.
Okay, cool.
Anyway, Dan is in Gold 3 League, the same as me. Although we've never played each other at this. There's that many players, I believe.
Right, okay, so as you can see,
let's see what happens, shall we? The SciManDan versus Chriscuit Trilogy. Who will come out on top? We actually have very similar ratings on this, and I think we have very similar skill levels as you will see. Anyway, so this is the no move game. So you're basically dumped. You can look around you, but you cannot move from that spot. You have to guess where in the world it is. As you will see, I tend to like to go with my gut feeling. If I see something, I think it looks like a country, I'll guess it. I've also been quite lucky that I've lived in many places in the world, so it kind of helps me. But I'm useless at South America. That's my big challenge.
I'm currently waiting for my opponent.
Come on, let's do it. What have we got?
Here we go.
And there he is, Chriscuit himself. Look at that.
Has he gone on? That's incredible. Chriscuit from the chat. If that is you, then say it is you. Oh my God, we're playing someone in the chat.
This one.
Here we go. Game on.
I think it was.
Game on. Don't give Chriscuit any clues.
I'm sure I thought it was in Colombia or somewhere like that. It just reminds me instantly of Northwest South America. I think I was wrong with this one. Way wrong. But I looked at it. Can't really do much with it. Let's just go for it.
Oh. I'm going to say somewhere in Indonesia.
I didn't go as quick as I thought. In retrospect,
yes.
I think I would have went with Philippines, Thailand, Indonesia, looking at it now. I lost that round pretty badly. Got away with it, though. That's the main thing. Microphone's getting lower. That's what you get for setting it up instantly. This one, straight away, I thought Europe, Eastern Europe, maybe, that kind of way. And I thought straight away Hungary, Slovakia, Czechia.
I think this is the UK.
And I think I went Slovakia. Definitely not the UK. You just get a feel for these things with the buildings and the roads. Yep, and there we go, Slovakia.
How do you know that, Chriscuit?
I was pretty good on that one, I thought. And I thought I was doing well at this point. Doesn't last long.
Done me there. He has got a better rating, to be fair.
And I didn't throw this game. This is exactly, I played it properly. Oh, what did I put for this one?
Oh, dear.
See, my first impression now, looking at that, I'm thinking South America again.
The thing is, if Chriscuit's watching,
it's not quite as tropical as Southeast Asia. Yeah, I think I went really north of. Yeah, I did. It was Colombia.
Come on.
And again, I was miles away. So that little bit of Argentina and south of Brazil, I'd never have much of a clue at. With places like Peru and Chile, you can tell by the mountain ranges and that kind of thing. This one, straight away, I thought it was America.
That's definitely America.
And I was thinking Arizona, Texas maybe even. Just looking around, a bit dusty. I did think New Mexico at one point. I've travelled through there, travelled through all of those. But that little mountain range as well, it did feel. I didn't see the Southwest on the truck, I must admit. And I'm pretty sure I went more towards New Mexico on this. Let's see. Yeah, I did, and I was miles away. So Dan did pretty good on that one. And
I thought that was enough to beat you.
But look at that score, down to 156, and still in the game. Very unusual. Sore throat.
Oh, no, don't do that.
This one straight away, I thought that was a cricket pitch, and Dan correctly said it was a baseball pitch, I believe. So I was thinking Caribbean. I was in the Caribbean in March. I'm thinking maybe sort of Antigua way. But then I thought I'll hedge my bets, go Dominican Republic. I know that's not really a cricket place. But I was thinking Caribbean straight away on this. It's just got the foliage, shall we say. And I think I didn't do very well on this as well. Yeah, it was kind of Costa Rica, a lot of... Panama, sorry, a lot of baseball players come out there. But I survived by the skin of my teeth to 14 points. That doesn't last much longer. Don't worry, but this round doesn't. So yeah, as soon as I thought this one, I've got to go quick. I saw the Italian-looking names, Pomino. It kind of looked a bit Sicily-like to me. Yeah, that kind of thing, not mainland Italy. Nice weather. I thought, I'm just going straight in. And I think I click pretty soon on this one. Yeah, I'd gone for it. I thought, it's shit or bust, really.
I'm going to say somewhere.
And there's no way I would have gone Northern Italy on this. And he was right.
Come on.
Yeah, I was thinking Palermo, that kind of way.
Sorry, Chriscuit.
But I was wrong.
Sorry,
and
I
that
never
was
win
the
no
end
move.
of the first round. I got my ass well and truly handed to me on
win,
that one.
Isn't he?
But
I
held up fairly well. And as I say, I think we've kind of got very similar levels on this game. So then, sometime later, we didn't actually play the rounds instantly. Had to wait for the next one. I just happened to be playing a few games, bumped into Dan, and it was a bit weird having the live stream on in the background, but it was a time delay, so it didn't help me at all. Just more off-putting than anything else.
I've got to win one.
So where do I pop up next? I think I might redeem myself on this one. I was playing a bit more serious at this point, shall we say. We're still playing the no move game. We're both doing quite well in our league. Hopefully get promotion this week to go
It's Chriscuit again.
And there he is, the Chriscuit himself.
Come on, Chriscuit.
Excuse me again.
Please don't let me win.
No singing this week. Yeah, you said. So this one, immediately I thought US, I'm pretty sure. And again, I was thinking Phoenix kind of way, that kind of place. I'm sure I thought that just by the geology and the look of the place. Fairly flat.
It looks fairly warm.
I think we kind of both got... No, he went further north than me. He went to Wyoming. Oh, my home state, Wyoming. Canada. And it was even further north. It was in Canada, which really threw me, that one. I would have thought it was more arid and further south
Have a good day at work,
on
buddy.
North America. South on north. And Dan's very good at getting this. The sun in the air means the northern hemisphere. The sun's
in the northeast.
Anyway, this one, instantly, I lived in Australia for 2.5 years. This is Australia, 100%. The vegetation, the roads. Now, I was thinking Northern Territory, Queensland kind of way. It's not South Africa, Dan. It's definitely not South Africa.
It's Australia.
And it was WA, Western Australia.
Well done, Chriscuit.
Which, probably the only part of Australia I didn't go to when I lived there. But definitely Australia, you can tell by the trees. Round 3, where did we go on this one? I feel like I'm getting lower to the mic.
Japan,
yeah. So China isn't really on GeoGuessr. This is not Japan. I lived in Tokyo for 7 months. It's not Japan. It's not Hong Kong because there's no British words, no English words.
What do you got?
It's Taiwan.
Somewhere in
Instantly thought Taiwan. Hit the button, and there we go. Good round for Chriscuit.
Oh dear, oh dear. Dear, oh dear.
Where did round 4
take us? It's going from bad to worse.
Getting lower on the mic. Oh, this one, yeah. So Dan goes one way, and I actually turned around and went the other way.
On the right.
And I spotted some Russian writing straight away on one of the signs. Well, not straight away, a little bit further down the road. So that I just went for it. And for some reason, Dan decided to go and look at some other way. That's it. Ronnie gets the hitchhikers. Yeah, I saw some Russian writing on this straight away. I thought, yeah, we're going over there. It was a bit further over than I thought it would be, but it was a good guess on my part. Definitely not the USA.
That makes that first win a little bit dubious, doesn't it?
And that was it. I won that one.
Okay,
that was
cool.
a pretty swift win for Chriscuit there. So 1-1, and I thought nothing much about it. So about 40 minutes later, I thought I'd play again. And someone had said to Dan, do a moving challenge. And I thought, yeah, I'll be up for that. And it was the last game of the day for him, and that was for me, actually. I gave up after this. And guess who pops up, miraculously? The one, the only.
So the moving one, I can obviously move around.
As you will see.
Move down the road, figure things out that way.
There he is, Chriscuit. And this is a moving challenge, and I instantly forgot we could move.
The trilogy is on.
So, how do we get on? Who's going to win? this mighty tussle of the titans. Right, as soon as I saw this, I'm thinking
Remember,
Eastern Europe,
I can move.
maybe towards Hungary, Croatia. I've been to Croatia. Look at the mountains, the great vegetation on the mountains, and the architecture of the little hotel over there, which I picked up straight away. Yeah, and I thought Slovenia. This is over Slovenia, where I did hedge my bets and go a little bit north, just in case. But the architecture and the mountains gave it away for me. Definitely not India.
Oh no, I panicked.
I was actually further south than that. It looks like Montenegro in the end. But yeah, I think I went Slovenia. It's that region anyway. The former Yugoslavia, if you will. Okay, this one straight away, it's not India. This is Bangladesh. I looked at this, and as I've spent time in India as well, luckily, and I look at this and think instantly Bangladesh. I did sort of scout around a bit and look around for any subtle hints that it could be India, but for me, that's Bengali. It's Bangladesh. That's exactly what it is. Then I hit the button, and then we're waiting, and I think Dan did go India, but for me straight away Bangladesh. I wouldn't have known exactly where. I kind of went in the region of Dhaka. So I'm doing well on this one. Getting his total down. Whoever runs out of points first loses. For those of you not familiar with GeoGuessr, this one. What did I think this was? I think I went for a walk on this point.
I keep forgetting I can move.
Yeah, because this could have been pretty much anywhere. And I'm sure Dan goes one way and I go the other.
Already.
Is this the one where I saw the Russian signs again? I think it might be. There was a sign somewhere.
I don't flipping know.
What did I put? Yeah, because it was over Moldova. No, I didn't actually went Germany. Yeah, that was it. I saw a German sign. It was, for some reason, it was in German on one of the back of the trucks. Obviously, a German truck in Moldova. What would I know? Forgot about that round. This is the one where if you go one way, you get no clues. Go the other way, you get clues. And I was looking at the landscape. First thought, could be Canada, the road. But the mess of the road, I'm thinking probably more Eastern Europe, Russia. And I did see a sign the other way. Dan spots the backpackers, and he sees some Russian as well. I went the other way, spotted some Russian words pretty quickly.
Couple of hitchhikers.
Looked for something else. There wasn't much else of a giveaway. I think I went just around the Moscow region, or actually I might have went further east than that because of the rural location.
Ukraine,
a lot more
Russia.
Forests, that kind of thing.
I'm going to hedge my bets and go there.
In fact, I don't think we were both far away from each other on this at all. Or was I? I can't remember. Who knows?
We both
I was a little bit more to the east, I thought so.
A long way away.
But it was a lot further east than I thought it was going to be. I mean, I've been in Kazakhstan and it didn't look like that. It looked more forestation, but there you go. This one straight away. So if I go forward on this one, and this is what clinched it for me. I saw a sign, I think it's Clover Island, and I was thinking Canada at first, and I was thinking this is either Washington State, Oregon, or around Vancouver way for Canada. Doesn't look like Canada from the architecture, and I've been in Canada and spent lots of time in the US, as many people might know. And I saw this, and I'm thinking, this is Washington State. 100% this is Washington State. I thought it was more coastal than it actually was. It just had that grey feel to it when you're in north of North America as well.
I don't know where Clover Island is, though.
Sorry, Clover Island in. But I did look around a bit more. Saw the United States Coast Guard too. And I thought I'm just going to throw it somewhere in Oregon and hope for the best. There was a little bit of me thought about going with Florida, but it just didn't feel Floridian. The vegetation, the general landscape, it was not Florida. And I've spent way too much time in Florida. So yep, I dropped that in, and I think this. Dan went North Carolina.
Of course, it's on.
Not where I would have went, but yep, I was up there, Washington State, I believe it was in. But it was on a river, and I thought it was more coastal, especially when I saw the Coast Guard. I thought that might have been a giveaway. But there you go. Chriscuit wins the day.
2-1 to you.
Thankfully.
I can't do anything about that.
Now we just need to get 600,000 subscribers.
It's been a fantastic run there.
I can do that for a living.
I've put myself in prime position.
No, a lot of fun, and
to
congrats to Dan on getting his 600,000 subscribers. I think he's almost there now.
Session.
It's a really good channel. Check him out. I'll put the link below. Hopefully he doesn't mind me getting on the back of this.
Very, very
more songs when I have a voice soon, I promise.
What's that?
You don't want any more songs? Okay, I'll do a podcast instead. More soon.